Hello, welcome back. Riding cars. Another driving video. I I I'm in Edmonton right now. I had a medical run this. Like I'm supposed to be doing the in-town bus today. That people rely on now. Like they rely on it. And I forgot that I had. I shouldn't say I forgot. I just forgot today was Wednesday. I thought tomorrow was Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, which is normally when I do the in-town bus. And I booked people for the rides and everything. And I got in the office and I knew I had a run today, a medical run today. I just thought it was later in the afternoon. No, it was first thing in the morning. So first thing in the morning, pick somebody up, run up to the city here. Should be calling soon, actually. And yeah, take them back. And then I had phone calls. Had phone calls saying, "Hey, where are you? Where are you? You still alive?" I'm like, "Yeah, I am, but no, I had to run to the city. I need another driver. We need two buses. We need two buses." And this is the thing. Like I am taking, the medical calls when they come in sort of thing, and I'm trying to keep them away from, Wednesday, Friday when I do the in-town bus so that the people who rely on the bus can use the bus. But it depends, when they can get an appointment. And if they can only get it on a Wednesday, Friday, then medical trips trump everything else. Getting people to their doctor is the only thing that matters. And people don't like to hear that because, puts off their schedule, what they were going to do today. I was actually, my Wednesday for the seniors that I drive around, it was kind of planned out pretty cool. But now it's off the board. I got to figure something out later in the afternoon. And I got my dad at work right now. I got to drive him home. Hopefully, this will all work out. Usually, the universe works it out for me. I'm okay with it. I'm along for the ride, do my thing. Everything kind of works out. Yeah, and I think the last video I made, I was sitting at the bulk fuel station with a bunch of big rigs and kind of going over like, I need a driver, I need a driver. Yeah. Oh, what's going on for today? Like, there's probably a million things I could talk about. Right now, the person I'm driving to her appointment, her daughter is here or something. She's here as the caregiver ride along person, and we had a quick talk first thing, and she actually drove a handy bus for one of the care centers where in the town where I picked this lady up. And I'm like, "Oh, do you want a job? Do you want a job? Like you got your so you've done the handy bus thing before?" And she said, "Yeah." And I was like, "Oh, good. Well, do you want a job? It's like 21 bucks an hour. You drive this around and do the same thing I'm doing for your mom, sort of thing." She's like, "Oh, okay." I'm like, "How many hours do you want?" Because I could put her to work every day of the week. Absolutely. Say, "Oh, a couple days a week." I was like, "Oh, okay, okay." Well, I have a Wednesday and a Friday in town bus thing that guaranteed, guaranteed. Do you want to do that? And she said, "Well, yeah, sure. Yeah, okay, that sounds good." The bonus of this talk is that she's driven a handy bus. She knows what it is, and she actually didn't say no. It's not my thing, which was, you know, hopefully I find that out. Whether, is this something you kind of want to do, or is it something you kind of don't? You know, I didn't grill her. I wasn't doing. I had to drive the highway coming into the city, rush hour traffic, down the Henday. Now we got to go back through the same thing. She should be calling right away and drop them back off in their town. Hopefully, trade some information. Because for her, it's probably about, I don't know, it's a little over half an hour drive to come in to do this, to get the bus and do the in town thing. We'll see. We'll see. But, fingers crossed. Hopefully there's a new driver. We'll see. She wasn't even expecting to be here today to do this, what she's doing. Her other sister was actually supposed to do it, but she was kind of called last minute last night, said, "Hey, I can't do this. Can you show up and ride with mom to the city in the bus?" So maybe the universe is working in my favor. Maybe it's working out for her. Maybe it's all working out. We'll see. We'll see. Riding cars, I usually talk about cars, talk about driving. This bus business is actually busy. It is. It is. I was actually thinking of calling my buddy there from BC, going, "Hey, dude, do you want a job when your job ends? Do you want to come out here? Like, do you want to move? Do you want to work for 21 bucks an hour?" I'll give them all the driving. Like, if somebody wants all the driving, I'll give them all the driving because I am. They can do this bus. I can go do bus for the lady that I work out for the other place. Yeah, I'm still getting calls from there, and she's out of drivers, which is sad. They have 3 buses, nobody to drive them. And I'm still getting phone calls for like private things, and I'm like passing them off to her. No, I can't do it. I'm too busy with my bus program. Call her, and well, she told me to call you, and it's that busy. It's that busy. That's what's going on, and she can't do them. Like, she was actually hoping to. She got a few drivers on there a couple of months ago, 3 months ago or something in the summertime. 'Cause I had to say I gotta stop driving for you because I got my own bus thing that I gotta do, and it's getting busier and busier. Like, I could have been working 7 days a week, sort of thing, which is not sustainable. I'll pick up the odd run here and there, but I haven't been able to. Like, normally I drive for her on weekends. It's a little bit of extra when and if I get paid from them. But yeah, it's a little bit of extra. But I still need family. I need time away from doing this. I need time away from doing this. And the good thing is that this bus program itself just got funded till 2028. Um, and there's lots of money here for the bus. She's over there doing it. They're on their own. I think it's a little bit self-sustaining. They do have the county and the municipality paying for, the other this bus, that bus, the other bus, right? It's all funded differently. It's all weird. It is. It's confusing, but it is how it is. That's why, trying to figure out who, how, who I'm working for and how I'm getting paid is kind of a deal over there because they do have the 3 buses. They're all just funded differently, each one, which is, it's good that they've been funded. That's a really good thing. It just makes dealing with it, I'm gonna say a nightmare. It's confusing. It's not straightforward. But once you get used to it, oh, whatever. Once you get used to it, you get to know it, and whatever, whatever. And it's taken me a year. So I never, when I showed up there, like, what's this program? What is it? And how does it work? And how la 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 la. This one has a timesheet. This one doesn't. This one you pay, work out the deal. No, no. And this one's a flat rate. And this one isn't. And this is whatever. Like it was. But the interesting thing, I think, is that when I first started, because this was my first job in Alberta coming back, and nobody knew about the bus. It was very sporadic. And then I went over there to work for her in that other town, and that was sporadic. Like, there were times when there was nothing, nothing, no hours, no paychecks, nothing. Same with this one at the same time. Like, there was nothing going on. And then all of a sudden, everybody's calling. Buses are busy. And then there was another lull where nobody's calling. None of the buses are going. I'm like, I need a new job. I need another job. That's I was working for 3 people, three employers at the time. That one picked up, and I was able to schedule bus runs in between because I knew it was going to be sporadic and off the cuff, and I'd have people calling to trying to do things on Thursdays and things. But even they clamped down on me, saying, "Pick your days. You're not allowed to do this flexibility thing." But the guy I was working with is like, "Do it. Like, do it anyway. Like, if you've got to do it, do it. Just make sure you get your 40 hours in." I'm completely flexible with it. But no, the big boss lady, pick your days. And so as soon as I picked my days, I had people phoning me for private things to do cash runs, and they all fell on the days that I had picked. Maybe that was a saving grace. Maybe it was protecting me. It probably was because that job, just doing that job, actually kept me sane. I was sad to leave it. I really was. And they were sad to have me go. And before I left, I said, like, I've been offered this full time job, like, this part time thing that's going on here. If there's some way we can work out more hours, they actually were asking me to work another part time job there for less money. I think I was getting paid $23 an hour or something, but the other part time job was $19 an hour, and it would have filled my plate. I wouldn't be able to do any of this bus driving. And but this bus driving thing company that this works out of, like, they just said, "Hey, do you want to come work full time?" I said, "How much?" They said a number, and I was like, "It's better when I'm getting over there, and I need money. Cost of living is going up, and as much as I love this job over here and the people and the whole thing, it doesn't pay." I would probably have to live in a tent. Literally, I would have to be homeless. I don't know what to say about that. I really don't. I just know, like, even this job here, it pays more and it's hours, and I can get more money and do some things on the side. It's interesting. Interesting. I had a weird comment on one of my YouTube videos. I did make a video about it, but I'm not gonna post it. Maybe if I figure out how to do it on Patreon, I'll post it there. But I made the video, and after watching the video, I was like, wait, back up, back up, back up. No, this is mm, you could do this a couple of ways. Don't just out it. Well, maybe I'll make another video about it and talk about it again. But yeah, ooh, interesting. It was interesting. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I won't. Who knows? Maybe on the next one. All right. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate your viewership. Um, like, subscribe. Welcome to Ryan and Cars. If you haven't hit the bell, I don't know. Does the bell mean? I don't know. I don't get. I hate notifications on my phone, so I don't like to push the bell. But if you're one of those people, hit the bell. If you like the notifications, hit the bell. Yeah, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. See you on the next one.